Hi, welcome. My name is Jess. I'm here today for our yoga class brought to you by Women's Sports Foundation in collaboration with Dick's Sporting Good. We're here in the Glendale store here in California. I teach at Astrogang Yoga in Central LA, so if you want to go ahead and check that out. You can also find me at Yoga Off Pico on Instagram. Also, if you want to pin me on your Zoom, I'll become a little bit bigger on your screen. And lastly, if you're here today, you'll be entered into a raffle with a chance to win a prize pack. So definitely keep that in your mind. But as we go further into practice, all you need to really concentrate on is your breath and your body. If you have two blocks or two boxes, you can have that handy. You certainly don't need it. And also, if you want a blanket to pad your knees, you can grab that. But we'll get started and let's come into child's pose. So you'll bring your big toes together, knees start to separate, and crawl your fingertips forward. You can rest on top of your forearms or allow yourself to come all the way onto the mat. And here in your very first shape, start to get used to your head on the earth. Maybe close the eyes. And see if you can locate the breath. Start to elongate the inhales and soften through the exhales. If any time during practice you want to find a child's pose, come back to home base, you can certainly come into this shape. You don't need my direction, you don't need me to offer it. You know your body best, so you can always find a child's pose. A few more breaths. Find some ease and comfort as you notice the backside body rise and the chest begin to soften. One clearing breath there. See if you can sigh out through your mouth. Fill up with a big breath in and a big sigh out. Start to crawl your fingertips forward. Your elbows will start to lift off the mat. Sink through your sit bones towards your heels. Take an inhale. As you exhale, crawl your fingertips towards the right side of the mat. Maybe stack your left hand on top of your right and anchor through your left hip to open up through the left side of the body. Turn your left armpit down, head in between your biceps. Inhale, come back through center. Slowly walk your hands over to the left side. Maybe both hands on the mat and floor or right hand on top of left. Sink through your right hip as you rainbow your right side ribs out into space. See if you can angle the right bicep down and feel a little bit more length. Come back through center and slowly rise on top of your palms. Separate the toes into your tabletop shape. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Pause here in your tabletop, no rush at all. Yearn your heart forward as you lengthen your tailbone back and scoop the belly up and in to smooth out through the low spine. Long sides of the neck, forehead faces down. Smooth breath in, smooth breath out. Start to initiate the movement from your tailbone. Start to lift it a little bit higher, belly a little bit low. Pull the heart through the gate of your arm as chin turns up into your cow pose. Exhale, lengthen the tailbone, press down through your palms, chin towards throat, cat pose. And we're going to continue through this for a few rounds. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale into your neutral spine tabletop. Tuck all 10 toes under. Maybe take the hands a little bit more under your shoulders. When you're ready, dig all 10 toes into the mat and lift your knees up and away from the earth, hovering tabletop. Try to keep and maintain a nice tall spine. Crown of the head reaches forward. We're here for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. downward facing dog. As you come into this upside down V shape, you can pedal out through the heels, bend through one knee, then the other. Shift your hips side to side, allow the heels to fall down towards the edges of the mat. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. And then after a few rounds, we're gonna find a little bit of stillness in this upside down V shape. So we're gonna start with the hands, spread your fingertips wide, sink down through your finger pads in your palm. As you do this, lift your weight up and back towards your legs. Bend through the knees and allow the sit bones to face up towards the ceiling. Soften down through the heels. They don't have to touch the mat, but just imagine them coming down a little bit closer. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Slowly walk your hands back towards your toes into your forward fold at the back edge of the mat. Feet can come a little bit wider. Generous bend through the knees. Maybe fold your arms together and catch opposite elbows. Pendulum side to side, or maybe pulsate over your legs. Allow the head to be heavy. The upper body drapes over your legs to bring length into the spine and widen across your pelvis. Imagine something rolling off your back, getting absorbed by the earth. Flip your toes down towards the mat. Inhale, half lift. Lift your spine away from your thighs. Reach the crown of the head forward. Extend through the sides of the waist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep your arms all the way up to standing. Join your palms together. Exhale, hands at the heart. Pause here for a breath. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Squeeze the kneecaps up towards your quads and lengthen your tailbone down towards the mat. Proud chest, soft shoulders. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky in your mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, turn to the right, lower your arms about shoulder height, palms face up. Inhale, sweep up, turn your chest forward. Exhale, turn to the left, lower your arms, palms face out. Inhale, reach back up. Join your palms together. Maybe reach back for a slight back bend. Exhale, bend through the knees, hinge at the hips and slice the air with your fingertips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Tap the knees onto the mat, tabletop. Big toes together, lean back towards your heels, child's pose. One round of breath. Inhale, lift and prop on top of your palms, sink the belly, heart forward, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, tabletop, separate the toes. Maybe walk the hands a little bit more under your shoulders. Lean into your left palm, left knee. Lift your right hand so you have more space to step your right foot forward. Right hand by the pinky side edge of your right foot. Inhale, lift up into your low crescent lunge. Press down through your right heel. Imagine taking this right hip crease back into space. Sink down through your left knee and send the left hip forwards for a little bit more leveled hips. Right fingertips around the left wrist. Pull yourself out and out of your waist as you lean towards the right side. Side body stretch. If you want a little bit more, maybe track your right knee, left hip forward and lean just a tad more towards the right side as the hips stay as square as possible towards the front of the room. Inhale, reach back up. Both palms face one another, biceps by ears. Exhale, turn and open towards the right side, palms face up. Sweep back up into your low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, step your left foot forward into your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, spill over your legs. Inhale, root to rise, sweep your arms all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands at the heart, bend to the knees, chair pose. See if you can pour more weight into the heels, share the load between your glutes and your quads. Nice neutral pelvis, so try not to stick your booty out into space and try not to under tuck your pelvis. Split the difference somewhere in the middle. Nice tall spine, chest pulls past your thumbs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, turn and open to the right. Inhale, reach back up with your fingertips. Exhale, turn and left, lower your palms over to the left. Inhale, reach back up, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, arms by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, rainbow your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips. Chop the air with your fingertips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands down, step back into your high plank. We're gonna pause here. So make sure you spread your fingertips wide, press down through the mat, dome through the upper back, separate the shoulder blades apart. High on your tippy toes, heels over the balls of your feet. And try to maintain a nice line between your hips and your upper back. Try not to sink through the front of your hips. Scoop the belly up and in and squeeze through your glutes. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower all the way down onto the mat, untuck the toes. Bring your hands onto the floor, off the mat. Roll onto your fingertips or stay on your palms. Inhale, roll up through the forehead, chest, belly, straighten your elbows. High cobra. Exhale, roll and wave all the way down. 2 more times, oscillating between cobra and neutral spine. Inhale, lift up, exhale, roll down. 1 more time, inhale, wave up, exhale, roll down. Hands step in toward the sides of the chest. Inhale into your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Smooth breath in, smooth breath out. Inhale, tap your knees into tabletop. Lean into your right palm, right knee. Lift your left hand so you have room to launch and step your left foot forward. Left hand down on the pinky side edge of your left foot. Inhale, lift the chest, fingertips up into the air, low crescent lunge. Try to press down through the left heel, track it back. Press down through your right knee, dig into the floor. If you need to pad your knee, you can slide a blanket or you can fold your mat. Try to keep the hips as squared as possible. Take an inhale. As you exhale, left fingertips around your right waist. Pull yourself up and slowly tip over to the left side. Side body stretch. Feel your ribs open up. Inhale, lift back up. Palms face each other. Exhale, turn and open to the left side. Palms face the left side wall. Try to rotate at the mid-back and your hips as squared as possible towards the front of the room. And the only thing allowing you to twist is that torquing action right at the mid-back. Inhale, lift back up, chest forward. Exhale, hands on the mat. Lift your right knee, step your right foot forward into your fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, spill over your legs. Inhale, press your feet down, straighten your legs, arms come up overhead. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands at the heart, bend at the knees, chair pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, turn it open to the left. Chair pose, open twist. Inhale, come back to center. Chair pose, exhale, turn and open to the right. Palms face out. Maybe you look over towards your right thumb tip for a little bit extra. Inhale, sweep back up, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, arms by your side. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Inhale, reach all the way up high. Maybe look up to the spine, big stretch. Exhale, join the palms together, bend at the knees. Fingertips separate the air. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Hands plant down, step back into your high plank. We pause here for 10 counts. So make sure you really push the mat away so you're strong in your structure. Forehead faces down, long sides of the neck. High on your tippy toes. You can always drop down to the knees. It doesn't mean easy. It just means a little bit of support. You still have to engage here. Urine your heart forward, hips at a diagonal. Squeeze through the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend through the elbows and lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Hands stay on the sides of the body. Inhale. Aim your elbows back, heavy through the tops of the feet. Peel the chest. Forehead faces down. Low cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push yourself up into tabletop. Exhale, curl all 10 toes under. Lift your weight up and back, downward facing dog. As you come into this downward facing dog, bring movement And notice how this downward facing dog feels different from the first one. Do you feel a little bit more spacious, a little bit stronger through your shoulders, a little bit more length at the back of your legs? Settle in. Take an inhale and an exhale. Nice breath out. Tap your knees down, tabletop. Bring your hands a little bit wider towards the long side edges of the mat. Maybe you walk your hands in front of your shoulders for more space. Start to lift your right fingertips up. As you exhale, thread it under your chest, past your left knee. Inhale, reach your right fingertips up. Exhale, thread your right hand past your left knee. One more time. Inhale, right fingertips reach forward. Exhale, thread your right arm under your chest. Reach more past your left knee. Right hand places down on the mat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale into tabletop. Left fingertips reach forward. Bicep by your ear. Exhale, thread that arm under your chest. Reach past your left knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, thread it on through. One more time. Inhale, fingertips forward. Exhale. Maybe you can reach a little bit more past that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Tuck your toes under. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands at the heart. Pause for a breath. Inhale, rise. Your fingertips look up, stretch up, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, bend through the knees, then fold down towards yourself. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Tap your knees onto the mat, tabletop. Bring your right hand at the back of your skull, elbow points out. Inhale, turn your chest open towards the right elbow up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn your chest down and maybe the elbow starts to aim down towards the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, turn and open. Exhale, bow and close. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbow points down. 1 more time with the elbow up towards the ceiling. Reach your right fingertips up into the air and exhale. Thread your right arm under your chest and your right fingertips will start to reach towards the left side. Drop down onto your right ear, right shoulder for thread the needle. You can keep your left hand at your face, maybe crawl the left fingertips forward or left arm behind your low back. Try to maintain your hips over your knees and your choice whether toes are tucked or tops of feet on the mat. Relax through your fingertips. Notice the rotation through the mid-back, the length and stretch at the front of your shoulder, maybe the side of your shoulder. Just 1 more quick breath here. Left hand by the side of your face. If it wasn't there, push back up into your tabletop. Let's take 1 round of cow-cat to reset the spine and the breath. Inhale, sink the belly, extend through the upper back. Exhale, flex through the spine, chin towards throat. Come back into neutral spine tabletop. Left hand by the back of your skull. The elbow points outward towards the wall. Inhale, turn and open. Sink through your palm, elbow up towards the sky. Exhale, turn down, elbow down. 2 more. Inhale, turn and open. Exhale, bow and close. Inhale, turn and open. Exhale, bow and close. Inhale, left elbow starts to reach up. Can you lift your fingertips a little bit higher towards the sky? Exhale, left arm comes under the right tricep, drop onto your left shoulder, left ear. Right hand can stay by your face. Relax through your wrists and fingertips. You can crawl the right fingertips towards the short edge of the mat, or maybe right arm behind your low back. Your choice how far you go into this. Thread the needle. See if you can rest your awareness on your breath. and become a little bit more observant of any sensations or whatever is starting to show up. Last round of breath here. Bring your right hand by your face. Push yourself up into your tabletop. One last cow cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back into your neutral spine. We're going to come into a nice, easy seat. So take your legs to one side and begin to drop down onto your sit bones and bring one leg in front of each other. So I like to take the fleshy parts away from my sit bones so I can ground down into my seat. If you have a blanket or a block that you would like to sit on, you can go ahead and slide that under. But you can place your hands on your knees. See if you can sit up nice and tall. So that axial extension from your sacrum, the bony part of the spine that inserts into your pelvis, can you use that to sit up nice and tall? And maybe with your eyes closed, try to notice if you lean forward or if you're drifting back. Can you bring yourself a little bit more towards center? We're going to incorporate some arm movements here so that the mind has something to rest on. It's called Circle of Joy. So hopefully you have had some fun and you can continue with a little bit more with this short little arm sequence. So hands at the heart. Take an inhale and an exhale. Join your fingertips together, fold them in towards each other. Start to push your hands out on the exhale, round through the upper back. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead, push your palms up towards the sky. Exhale, release your fingertips, join them together, thread them towards one another, or maybe reach for opposite elbows. Lift the heart up and start to bend through the elbows, cactus shape the arms, palms face up, and return to center, hands at the heart. Very nice. We'll do that one more time. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, exhale, fingers fold down, push your palms out, round through the upper back, sit back into your seat. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead, push your palms up, open up the heart towards the front of the room. Exhale, bend through the elbows. Maybe reach and catch for your forearms. And inhale, cactus shape your arms and return with your hands at your heart. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands right on top of your knees, maybe palms face up. If you have your eyes closed, keep them closed. No need to focus your attention on the screen. Just use my voice as the guide. Let's bring some length through the sides of the neck. When you're ready, on the exhale, right ear drops down towards your right shoulder. If you want a little bit more, right hand on top of the ear, on top of your head. It's a little bit of weight to feel the length through the left side of your neck. If you want a little bit more, left fingertips come out to the side and sweep them forward and sweep them back. And gently bring your hand down onto the left knee. Use your right hand under your right cheek and push your head back to center using no work on the left side of your neck. Hand moves away from your cheek. Let's do it onto the other side. Just take one cycle of breath, feeling through the spine, settling your weight onto the mat. Breath in, breath out. Slowly drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. A little bit more. Left hand on top of the left side of your skull. You can maybe drift your right fingertips out and sweep them forward, sweep them back. You can try anything that feels interesting to you. And right hand comes down onto your knee. Left hand under your cheek. Push your head with your hand all the way back up to a neutral spine and hand on your knee. Maybe take your palms down onto the kneecaps so that you feel a little bit more grounded. We'll end with one round of seated cow-cats. So if you can, keep your hands on your knees. On your inhale, push your hands into your knees, elevate the heart, extend through the upper back. Exhale. See if you can pull your chin towards throat. Lean into your seat. Really bring space in between your shoulder blades. Inhale. Rise into your easy seat Sukhasana. Keep your hands at your legs. We'll end with a short breathing exercise here so you can enter into the rest of your evening or your day with a little bit more calm and ease. So inhale for 5, and we're going to exhale for 5. And we'll do that for a few rounds, evening out through the inhales and exhales so that your breath and your heart rate becomes a little bit more settled. So inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more rounds. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round here. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return to a normal rhythm of breath. And see if you can rest on this ease and comfort. Enjoying your palms together at your heart, slight tuck of the chin. A little gratitude for stepping into your practice today, or just carving time to move and breathe and to take care of your body and your mind. One final breath here, all together. Empty out with a big sigh. To create that room. So that inhale through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. HA. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jess, and big thank you to Women's Sports Foundation and Dick's Sporting Goods. And make sure you sign up for the Women's Sports Foundation February fitness classes, and it's on the link in the Instagram. And also the prize pack will be drawn very soon, and you will be notified through email or through Instagram. Thank you so much again, and have a great rest of your day.